Yes, good morning, children. Yesterday we have started about weather and climate. We have started about weather and climate. So, in that first we have discussed about what is weather. Weather definition. Yes, it is according to the different aspects we are considering for a term weather. And climate also in the last of this lesson we are going to see. So first about that weather we have observed different aspects like this: maximum temperature, minimum temperature. This is about a particular time and particular place. Yes, just introduction I am again repeating. Okay, afterwards I will start that only. Today we are having that one only continuation, but just I am repeating once again. And rainfall, sky may be how it is looking like, wind, humidity, these all are the aspects we will consider for the case of weather in a particular place and at a particular time. So temperature, humidity, rain and wind speed also we will consider. So according to that weather reports and weather forecast. What is weather forecast? It explains about the future condition. Is it correct, Nana? That explains weather forecast. Yes, weather forecast explains about future condition, and weather report is about whatever the past happened condition, previously happened condition. It will explains weather report. So that is the difference between weather forecast and weather report. Next, measuring components of weather. Measuring components. What are the measuring components? Temperature, rainfall, wind speed and humidity. These are the four components we need to understand. First, we have discussed about the different aspects we understood. Yes, after that different aspects, first we needed to concentrate on measuring components of water. Measuring components of weather, sorry. Measuring components of weather. What are those measuring components? Temperature, rainfall, wind speed and humidity. These must needed for understanding weather report or for deciding a weather report and weather forecast. For making that, first we need to concentrate on these four components: temperature, rainfall, wind speed and humidity. So these four are all important aspects and components to get the proper idea on weather report or weather forecast. So at a particular temperature, at a particular place, how can we find the temperature? Maximum of that day and minimum of that day. Yes, first we need to understand weather of a place can change every day. Every day it will change. That means every day temperature will change. And sometimes weather is very humid and sometimes too hot. Like that, the weather will be changes always. And in the evening, morning and evening, early morning and evening times, it will be very pleasant. Yes, during summer. But in the case of afternoon time in summer, very hot. We cannot able to stay at that place. That much hot will be there at the summer season afternoon times. Next, how can we compare a place which is hot and which one is cool? How can we compare? By understanding the temperature of that place. Yes, hot temperature place, cool temperature place, we need to know. Means first we need to know the maximum temperature of that place and minimum temperature of that place. Two places, maximum and minimum, we need to know first. Then afterwards we can conclude which one is cool place and which one is hot place. First we need to know the knowledge of, first we need to know some knowledge about that maximum and minimum temperatures. Then afterwards only we can conclude by comparing the two values of the two places. So we can determine the hottest part of the day also. So maximum, minimum we can decide. And where the maximum temperature noticed. So like that, hottest part of the day, yes, afternoon time, hottest part of the day, that like that also we can conclude. So for that we need to know information from maximum minimum thermometer, which we have discussed in the last lesson also. Maximum minimum thermometer. We have already learned that there are thermometers, different types of thermometers to measure the temperature. Yes, special thermometer to measure the highest and lowest temperature of the day is maximum minimum thermometer. In that heat temperature, heat measurement lesson also we have discussed about different thermometers. To measure the temperature, we need thermometers. So thermometers in that maximum minimum to measure temperature. So in that 4 components, I am selecting temperature first. So for measuring temperature, we need thermometers. In that specially maximum minimum thermometer. So how to measure maximum minimum thermometer, we are going to see now. So one more point I want to tell you children. Thermometer. Yes. Here actually we are using mercury for the substance. For that thermometer, mercury substance we are using, that we have discussed in that lesson, heat measurement lesson. While coming to this maximum minimum thermometer, most probably alcohol in the place of mercury. Yes, alcohol we are preferring, because the freezing point of mercury, especially not in a hot day, very cool day, winter season, at that time alcohol is suitable for measuring maximum minimum temperature. Hot day mercury is enough. While coming to the very cool environment, at that time alcohol we need to prefer. Why? Because alcohol will be freeze at a very low temperature, it will be freeze, and mercury will freeze certain low, very little bit of cool temperature only, it will be melt. Sorry, it will be freeze. తొందరగా ఫ్రీజ్ అయిపోతుంది అన్న మెర్క్యూరీ అనేది. ఆల్కహాల్ ఏమో చాలా తక్కువ టెంపరేచర్ లో ఫ్రీజ్ అయిపోతుంది, లో టెంపరేచర్ ఉంటేనే ఫ్రీజ్ అవుతుంది, అంత తొందరగా ఫ్రీజ్ అవ్వదు. సో లైక్ వైజ్ మనకి ఇప్పుడు కూల్ సీజన్ లో మెర్క్యూరీ యూస్ చేసాం అనుకోండి, కొంచెం కూల్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఉండగానే మెర్క్యూరీ ఏమవుతుంది, ఫ్రీజ్ అయిపోతుంది, గట్టిగా అయిపోతుంది. సో ఇట్ కెనాట్ మూవ్ కదా, టెంపరేచర్ కి తగ్గట్టుగా మూవ్ అవ్వలేదు కదా, మరి ఫ్రీజ్ అయిపోతే, తొందరగా ఫ్రీజ్ అయిపోతే. సో లేట్ గా ఫ్రీజ్ అయ్యేది, లో టెంపరేచర్, చాలా లో టెంపరేచర్ కానీ ఫ్రీజ్ అవ్వంది తీసుకోవాలి కదా. దెన్ ఓన్లీ తక్కువ టెంపరేచర్స్ ని మనం రికార్డ్ చేయగలుగుతాం. తొందరగా గడ్డగట్టుకుపోయింది అనుకోండి, ఇట్ కెనాట్ మూవ్, వి కెనాట్ ఐడెంటిఫై ద టెంపరేచర్ యాక్యురేట్లీ. ఐ థింక్ యూ గాట్ ఇట్ యశ్వంత్, ఈజ్ ఇట్ ఓకే? యూ గాట్ ఇట్? ఆల్కహాల్ ఫ్రీజింగ్ పాయింట్ అనేది చాలా లో టెంపరేచర్ దగ్గర, లో వాల్యూలో ఉంటుంది. దాట్స్ వై వీ నీడ్ టు ప్రిఫర్ ఫర్ లోయెస్ట్ వాల్యూస్. ఆల్కహాల్ ఈజ్ సూటబుల్ ఫర్, బట్ మెర్క్యూరీ ఓన్లీ సూటబుల్ ఫర్ నార్మల్ సమ్మర్ సీజన్. Because of low temperatures in winter season, we will prefer for alcohol at that time. So next I'm going to start with this. Take a maximum minimum thermometer in your school laboratory or somewhere else. Let us find out how to measure the temperatures now. Here 6 invented the maximum minimum thermometer to measure highest and lowest temperatures of a place. So 6 invented, 6 means here a person, and this consists of cylindrical bulb, a connected through U-shaped, connected through here, this is the cylindrical bulb, this middle one, yes, and which is connected to the U-shaped tube, spherical bulb B, that contains alcohol. Here they have given, see, alcohol, not mercury. Alcohol we need to prefer. So cylindrical bulb that contains alcohol, which contains alcohol. At that time the alcohol expands in a tube. Here in this cylindrical tube alcohol will expand, and that mercury will move towards, mercury in the U tube goes to up to the bulb B side. B side ki vellipotundi mercury, and alcohol will goes to the A side. Why? Because this indicates maximum time. Here two readings we need to consider, I1 and I2. So this one is I1, this one is I2. Two readings we'll get. Mercury oxide increase avutundi, and at the same time ekkada lower side edi teesukovalana, lower temperature side we need to take alcohol. Higher temperature side mercury we need to take. Then the maximum I1 also moves up, that indicates the maximum. Here mercury is moving B side and alcohol is moving A side. This is maximum temperature, and this side indicates minimum temperature. So lower temperature side తీసుకో వెళ్ళాల్సింది ఏంటి, ఆల్కహాల్ వెళ్ళాలి. And I1 I2 are the original places. Using a magnet we can, this indicates the minimum temperature. I2 indicates the minimum temperature. After taking reading, the indicators I2 and I1 are brought to their original places by using a magnet. Again we need to kept those two to a normal position. We need to keep. Yes, for in the case of clinical thermometer we are giving jerks, some jerks, and we are washing with antiseptic solution. Then we are giving jerks to keep the mercury level proper position. Mali normal avvadaniki try chestam kada, jerks istam kada. Here we need to use a magnet. By using that magnet, that mercury is a silver metal, is it? So we need to place normal position again. Avi vaati position normal cheseyali. So this is like we are going to see maximum minimum thermometer. Here U-shaped tube and a spherical bulb. This is spherical bulb. In this alcohol we are taking, and in that U-shaped tube mercury we are placing. So while we are placing that one in our atmosphere, so what will happen? Highest temperature side the mercury will rises and alcohol will rises to the lowest temperature side. Is here two types of readings, two types of scales. This side one scale and this side one scale will be there. So mercury rising side, that is maximum. Alcohol rising side is minimum temperature, because freezing point of alcohol is very low. That's why here we need to consider alcohol for measuring lowest temperatures, lower temperatures. Here I2 and I1. So in that I1 indicators tells about maximum temperature of the day, and I2 about minimum temperature of the day. This side alcohol rises, this side mercury will rises. So because of the low freezing point of the alcohol, lowest temperature side alcohol we need to maintain. That thermometer will be like that only, because of that freezing point of the alcohol is very low. 6 invented this maximum minimum thermometer. MMT we can denote. Is it okay? Venkateshwarlu? Is it okay, Venki? Okay. Yashwant, you can ask. Which side? Very good. Here after the maximum minimum thermometers, we are going to see about this rain gas. Once again I am repeating this one. See, so how can we measure the rainfall? Yesterday also you asked. With the help of an instrument. That instrument is called here rain gas. In millimeters and in centimeters also we can identify that rainfall. And farmers actually estimate that rainfall based on the wetness of the soil. They will identify, just they will guess how much the soil will be wet, how much deeper the soil will be wet. By using that technique they will identify the rainfall range, rainfall measurement they will do like that. పదును అంటారు, పదును ఎంతవరకు పదును అయింది, నేల పదును ఎంతవరకు వచ్చింది. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ ఓన్లీ. ఫర్ గెట్టింగ్ యాక్యురేట్ వాల్యూస్, దట్ meteorology department people will use rain gases. So these are also called as odometer or pulvinometer. So odometer or pulvinometer also we can call these. Measuring rainfall. Measuring rainfall. Yes, Nana, anthrometer also. They have given different names. Rain gas is the basic name. We can use this one. And in objective, sometimes they will use different terminology. At that time, we are not getting any we don't need to getting any confusion, because all names we can write. Odometer also we can call that one, or pulvinometer. This idea, I think you got this idea. Yes, a beaker which contains a meter. Yes, an operator. So in that beaker we need to place that one, that meteorologists place that one into the rainfall time. They will place that outside, so that raindrops will be poured in this, will be kept in this. After certain time, the raising level of that rainfall into this apparator. So by using that 1 centimeter height to 2 centimeter height, they can identify, because of that height, they can identify rainfall in centimeters. This beaker wide, 10 centimeter wide beaker we need to take. Wide 10 centimeter and also height also will be there, should be there. Same width, wide and width, both should be same. 10 centimeters we need to place. And in that keep a apparatus. In an open place we need to keep. This one should have a reading like 1 centimeter scale, like reading funnel, small cylindrical test tube we need to place, open test tube. So the water enters into this test tube and it reaches to certain level on that scale. Because of that we can identify the rainfall in centimeters. In millimeters also we can find rainfall. Yes. So these rainfall expressed in centimeters or millimeters they have given. Yes, in millimeters also we can identify. Here see, different they have given. The process of here. Instrument to measure rainfall is also called as rain gauge. So it should be 203 mm or 8 inches. 203 millimeters, Nana. That means 203 millimeters means 20 centimeters, I think. Is it correct? 10 mm is equals to 1 centimeter. Is it, Yashwant? Yes. So like that 203 mm or 8 inches we need to take that rain gauge. So which is a circular funnel with diameter of same, Nana. Same diameter and same width we need to take. Height and wide and width we need to take both in same 203 mm. And which collects the rain into a graduated and calibrated cylinder. Yes, graduated and calibrated cylinder like this. This cylindrical shaped. Graduated means here we need to maintain a scale. On that reading should be there in mm or in centimeter like that. So calibrated cylinder, the rainfall which enters into that calibrated cylinder, that measured cylinder can record up to 25 mm of precipitate. So precipitation means the soil contents mixed in water. Soil content mixed in water. Precipitation means which will not dissolve in that. Water lo complete ga dissolve avakunda substances తేలుతూ ఉండాలి. Those are called as precipitation అంటారు దాన్ని. So that precipitation 25 mm వరకు the water level in that precipitate up to 25 mm that rain gas can identify. Sharp brass 5 inches here. In centimeters we know, in textbook they have given. For mm also we can use a type of rain gas, different types. So here reading should be in mm. In this readings in centimeters. So like that we can identify in millimeters and in centimeters also we can see. Here what is the rainfall for 25 mm means 2.5 centimeter also we can take. Yes, 25 mm or 2.5. 2.5 centimeter also we can call this one. By dividing this one with 10, we can get that. So in mm also we can find that a graduated scale on that cylindrical funnel should be contain mm or centimeters. In mm's or in centimeters we can find the rainfall measurement like this. Yes, I think you got. So rain gauge, odometer or pulvinometer we can call for measuring rainfall. So the farmers estimate the rainfall based on the wetness of the soil. That is approximation. Padunu is approximation only. Thank you for nice class with you. Tomorrow we will meet. Okay. Tomorrow we will discuss the further topic. Direction of the wind we need to know. Third component of the weather we can discuss. Tomorrow we'll discuss. Thank you for nice class with you. Tomorrow we'll meet, children. ఏంటి అరుస్తున్నావు? ఆగు.